Okay, here we are in part 2 of the HydroBlox installation in California. You may remember from part 1, this is the back trench along the backside of the property, taking water from this hillside and from that valley. You can see we had rain yesterday. Hopefully you'll be able to see the water that's running through this trench. All right, what I wanted to do was try to make it as easy as possible for you to understand the advantages of HydroBlox versus traditional drainage. This is the type of pipe that would be used for a traditional French drain. Notice that the holes are on the bottom. And for those of you that don't know, a French drain basically is made like this. You dig a big trench, you pour gravel or your wheelbarrow gravel into the bottom of the trench, lay your pipe in. Well, actually, you lay your filter fabric in first, wrap the filter fabric around the pipe, and then dump a bunch more gravel on top, and then it's covered up with topsoil, and that's it. Now, what's interesting to note is that if you do the math, only about 2.7% of the surface area of this pipe can accept water, and it takes water from the bottom up. So the trench has to fill up with water and then perks up into those holes and then gets carried away. Contrast that with HydroBlox. Every square inch of surface area, so basically 100% of the HydroBlox plank's surface area accepts water. It's like a sponge. It's like an underground gutter. Now, instead of having to dig a very deep, big trench and wheelbarrow tons of gravel in here, all we had to do was dig a trench, and we happened to rent a trencher for this to make it easy. However, that back hillside there, that's about 90 feet. We did that all by hand. And then, so you dig your trench, you slide your plank in. They come in 7.5 foot lengths and 40-inch lengths, but you slide your plank in and you backfill it with the soil that you've excavated, and then bing, bang, boom, you're done. The HydroBlox planks only have to touch each other for the water to convey from one plank to the next. Now, to put this into further perspective, one plank, so one HydroBlox plank, will carry the equivalent of 4 1/3 gallons of water per minute per foot. Okay, so again, 4 1/3 gallons of water per minute per foot. Now, to put that into further perspective, here's a 5-gallon bucket. So we're talking about something like right here worth of water every minute for every foot of HydroBlox. And it comes out to, I think, 14.25 gallons per meter per minute. So you tell me, 100% of the surface area accepts water with the HydroBlox. Only, well, actually less than 3% of the surface area of a pipe accepts water. You only have to have a very small trench and no gravel, no wheelbarrows of gravel, no dump truck of gravel in your driveway. I think it's pretty obvious what the easier, better choice is. You know, technology hasn't entered into the world of drainage in hundreds of years. You know, for one reason or another, drainage is oftentimes done pretty much the same way it was done back in the Roman days. So this is the first technological innovation in hundreds of years, let's say, and boy, I tell you what, it sure makes life a heck of a lot easier, and oh, by the way, creates a better performing solution. And that's it.